21 days until our resort in remote Alaska opens for the 2025 season. Today's a big day. Jordan and I are heading to Anchorage right now for a surprise award ceremony for our UPA. It's the Wright brothers. Oh, Mom just told me the name of it. I don't know exactly, but it's kind of a big deal. So we're gonna head to town this morning with my dad and, oh, Jordan found Beasley. And it's a beautiful day for it. We're gonna go in a tiny little 172, so it's gonna take a lot longer than 38 minutes to get to Anchorage today. A beautiful hour and 30-minute flight to Anchorage. Fairly smooth the entire time. Now I'm gonna go find a restroom, and Dad and Jordan are getting the car, and we will head out to do some shopping before the award ceremony tonight. Just when I thought we got enough of Costco, here we are on a freaking Saturday doing some last minute shopping. This is gonna be pretty bad, so let's go find all the things that we need to get. Perfect. Cantaloupe. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We're currently in Florida. I love how you're wearing. We're about to go to Disneyland. Perfect. Let's go meet Dad at checkout. We might have to go to the Costco Business Center, or we can look here. too, but I don't know if they moved.
She said that they have soda here too, but they don't
have to play telephone anymore. We're not flying.
We have pistachios.
We have pistachios?
Yeah. We don't have jalapeno lime ones.
I don't think those are so yummy.
You can grab some as well.
The best ones are the chili ones.
The smallest Costco load we've probably got in the past week.
Living legends in aviation. And the cool thing about this living legend is most of you don't know him just because you sat around and heard his stories about when he used to fly. And most of you don't just know him because you've heard stories about this living legend. Most of you guys know him is because he's the guy that pulls up in the village when you need to get into Anchorage to do your grocery shopping, visit family, go on vacation, go to the doctor. And he's the guy that gets you back home when you need to get home. And so it's awesome that this living legend in aviation that is still out there and really cares about the people he's flying and just has a heart to be in the air and to share that gift that he has with other people. So it's an honor to introduce Glenn Alsworth Sr. If you come on up, and Mr. Palmer from the FAA safety. So Dad, you can come on up too.
This Wright Brothers Master Pilot Award, you might be asking, what in the world is that? So it's the most prestigious award that the FAA issues to airmen certified under Part 61. Criteria is pretty straightforward. You have to be a U.S. citizen. You have to have no revocations on a 50-year record, and your 50-year piloting experience starts when you first soloed. So in Mr. Alsworth's case, he soloed back 54 and a half or so years ago in August of 1970 at Fort Alsworth in Taylorcraft 96012. Now, if I read your logbook correctly, you were on float for that first solo, weren't you? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, I know I'm going to tell you guys nothing new here when I say that he's had an impressive flying career. So first solo was in August of 1970, private in May of 72, earned his commercial May of 74, and then ATV in May of 1988. He's qualified in single-engine land, single-engine sea, multi-engine land, multi-engine sea, and helicopters, and has flown over 20 different makes and models. So to say that he loves to fly, I know is another understatement of the day. Checking his records, he said he's logged over 41,000 flight hours. So, anybody doing the quick math, that's 1,708 days in the air and 4.68 years in the air. So 41,000 hours. We all know that his team here at Lake Clark has provided a critical service to those who want to live out and experience true Alaska. He joins a very small crowd of recipients for this Wright Brothers Master Pilot Award. Only about 9,400 people across the whole nation have ever been awarded this. And up here in Alaska, only about 139 Alaska pilots have been awarded this. So it's a very small crowd. There's obviously some very big names up here in Alaska. Does anybody remember the year that the Wright brothers had their first power flight? Anybody? Pretty close, pretty close. So 1903, December 17th. So we do rough math, we call that about 120 years ago. Mr. Alsworth's been flying for just about half the time we as humans have had a power plane. Pretty cool. 54 and a half years of those 121, so awesome.
I'm actually not at a loss for words, I just know where to start. I'm just thankful to all the folks that have come alongside over the years and helped make all this flying possible. I've already mentioned Patty. She used to be originally she answered the phone, she took the phone numbers down, she followed the flights, and did a myriad of other things as well when we were first starting to get us going, get us flying.
There you go.
Oh, the lighting's not the greatest.
No, it's right behind him.
Here, let me do one this way. Awesome.
Congratulations, Cancer. And then your family bought the plaque here as well, so that's another thing. Sorry. Pretty cool.
Here, let me, right here. Oh, perfect. This is actually much better lighting.
How did you get that?
That's awesome. I have no idea, to be honest.
And then we have
I'll take one this way too. Dad and Jordan are taking the small plane. I'm heading back home in the bigger plane. Let's head out. Okay, that was a really fun and crazy day. Just awards and travel, and just makes me so thankful for the family I have and just the life that we live and the legacy of my Appa. Like, that's just the coolest thing ever. What an achievement. When we were at Costco, I did pick up some street tacos for dinner tonight, and I also made some chips, well, nachos for Jared and I. He's almost finished with work. It's 7 p.m. now. We're probably gonna turn on our show and just chill. I've been going to bed at like 9 or before 9, so don't really have much time before this and getting ready for bed, but that's okay. That's life. Thank you guys so much for following along with such a fun day today. It was really great. Tomorrow, lots of hands on the ground moving work. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.